has played a significant role in your life for the last decade or so. It's enabled companies like Amazon to tailor suggested products so that the right people see and buy them. And it's also the reason that TikTok keeps feeding me videos that claims Pope Francis is an interdimensional shape-shifting paedophile. But it's only in the last few months that the wider public have really begun to pay attention to AI. That's largely because the AI we're now all talking about closely resembles the AI depicted in sci-fi films and literature. Lots of people find the developments in AI frightening, even the people that built the systems. In the last several weeks, 2 out of the 3 of the so-called godfathers of AI have raised the alarm regarding the threat that the technology poses. More concerningly, they didn't raise the alarm as a team, they did so independently of each other, meaning both individuals arrived at the same damning conclusion. AI, or robots, whatever you want to call it, they could kill us. But who are the 3 godfathers of AI? First up, you have Geoffrey Everest Hinton, a British-Canadian psychologist and computer scientist. Then, you have Yoshua Bengio, a Canadian computer scientist. And last but not least, Yann LeCun, a French computer scientist. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. French computer scientist? I didn't even know France had computers, let alone scientists. In 2018, all 3 men won the ACM/AM Turing Award for their work on deep learning, a method of machine learning based on artificial neural networks. And that's why these men are considered godfathers of AI, because when we talk about AI today, we're usually referring to something like ChatGPT, which was built using a deep learning architecture. But alright, let's get you involved in the episode. Let's get interactive. Competition time. Phones at the ready. Tell me, which one of these godfathers was the first to admit that his efforts in artificial intelligence could have been the first domino push towards the destruction of all of humanity? Are we thinking Geoffrey Hinton, Yoshua Bengio, or Yann LeCun? Send us a text if you think you've got the right answer. Please note, this is a first come, first served competition, so... Cool. Speaking of, sounds like we have a winner. This one comes from John Bill Johnson. He says, I have the answer. Alright, maybe I should have been more specific. I'm going to need you to actually give me the answer, not tell me you know it. Alright? The first right answer entitles you and a friend to a once-in-a-lifetime trip on an OceanGate submersible to visit the wreck of the Oh, looks like we have a winner. Sulman Dawood, age 19, who says he will be taking his father for Father's Day. Have a nice time, guys. As Sulman said in his text, the correct answer, of course, was Geoffrey Hinton. In an interview with the New York Times, published May 1st, 2023, Hinton announced his resignation from Google, citing his concerns with the progression of artificial intelligence. But that's what I would say if I was also 75 and trapped working at Google, who won't let me leave because they're scared of losing my expertise. Think about it, is Google really going to let one of their best AI engineers just walk out the door? I can just imagine the conversation now. Geoffrey Hinton walking into Sundar Pichai's office, telling him, Sundar, here you go. What am I... Actually, I won't do the Indian accent. Is it probably not appropriate? I don't know. I'll do it English. What am I looking at? It's my notice. Notice? For what? For my retirement. I'll be 76 by the end of the year. Retirement? In this economy? No, you haven't given me enough notice. But this is what you said last year. Come on, Jeff. Why do you want to leave? I'm old. I just want to rest. I'm sorry, Jeff, but that's just a poor excuse. We can't lose you just because you're old. Well, that'll be ages. Come on, I'm not that valuable. I'm not even that good. Oh, shut up. I won't even listen if you're going to be ridiculous. If you don't let me retire, I'm going to go to the media. Yeah? And what are you going to tell them? I don't know, I'll just make up some shit. You wouldn't.
You've spoken out saying that AI could manipulate or possibly figure out a way to kill humans?
This wasn't the last we heard from the Godfathers. In an interview with the BBC released May 31st, Yoshua Bengio said he felt lost over his life's work because bad actors might get a hold of the technology and do something very dangerous. Talk about making a mountain out of a molehill. What's he expecting? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck to make even shitter films. Films so shit that you actually kill yourself. Just as I was about to think the whole AI thing was totally overblown, I read an article that really woke me up. Whoa, baby. Talk about a headline. You're probably thinking, if this is coming from the third AI godfather, Yann LeCun, I'm really going to shit my pants. Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is, it didn't come from Yann LeCun. The bad news is, it came from someone who really knows their stuff. That's right, Robbie Williams says the world is going to end in 2038. Quite frankly, I'm surprised the looting and rioting hasn't started already. As much as I would like for humanity to survive beyond 2038, I do think it would be hilarious if Robbie Williams accurately predicted the end of the world. How funny would that be? Religious figures, ancient tribes, pseudo-intellectuals, they've been predicting the end of the world for years. I don't think any of them have ever been right. I have a bit of respect for Robbie Williams here. He's concerned we're all heading for an early grave, and he has the decency to warn us about it a decade and a half in advance. And for that matter, I feel bad for the godfathers of AI too. Because how weird would it be to be at work, make a mistake, and realise that that mistake could have doomed all of humanity? Only imagine it wasn't a mistake you made, you accomplished everything you set out to do, and then you realised you may have fucked humanity. Let's just hope they're not in their probation periods. Bye-bye.